Will Hulu's new rom-com, The Valet, drive you crazy? Let's find out now. Hey everyone, this is David Stark from Watcher Pass. I'm going to do a 5-minute review on The Valet, which comes to Hulu on May 20th, 2022. It's a new rom-com that stars Eugenio Derbez, Samara Weaving, Max Greenfield, and the legendary Carmen Salinas Lozano. My hot take is I think you should rent it. Look, it's a ridiculous story. It has some forced plot twists, but it does also have some fun scenes, some heart, and plenty of humor. So I'm gonna do a 5-minute review, which means I'm gonna talk about this movie for 5 minutes. I'm gonna cut off after 5 minutes, regardless of where I am. I'm gonna tell you a little more about the film, a few things I liked, a few things I didn't like. So in The Valet, you have a world famous movie star, Olivia, who's played by Samara Weaving, who is caught by the paparazzi with her married billionaire lover, Vincent. And they're caught when Vincent's car is hit by this valet played by Eugenio Derbez, who is biking home, not paying attention, and he accidentally hits their car. That causes a commotion. Pictures are taken. And so in order to kind of salvage this disaster, Vincent comes up with this idea and convinces Olivia to pretend like she was actually there with Antonio, the valet. Vincent is hopeful that will then cause everything to go away and smooth over and he won't get in trouble. But in order to make this work, Olivia has to pretend to date Antonio. And so she goes out to lunch with him, takes him to a premiere, pretends like they are dating. And this leads to some new revelations for her and Antonio and some tension between all the characters involved. So things I liked about this movie. The first is the Latino references. There are some really great, fun references to Latinx culture and language. There's plenty of Spanish throughout, and I really liked kind of the free use of Spanish in this movie. There's references to Latino culture and to TV shows and to the Latino family life. There's a lot of very fun ways that they kind of weave this into the story. So the second thing I loved is the heart. Look, I thought this was going to be a very superficial film, and it has a ridiculous story, but the film does have plenty of heartfelt moments between some of the characters. I really liked how it looked into Antonio and his character. His character is a little bit ridiculous, but he's supposed to be that way. And I liked how it kind of looked into how he's trying to survive, how he's trying to kind of like raise his son, support his family, trying to kind of like do well by his family and trying to like be a good person in a world where there's a lot going against him. And Olivia's character also has some nice kind of heartfelt moments as she is kind of trying to come to terms with who she is and what she wants to make her happy. Her life, even though it is this grand life, is not really giving her much fulfillment. And then this film allows her to come up with some new ideas. So the third thing I liked is the humor. There are plenty of funny moments in this movie. Some of them are like jokes. Some of them are people reacting to kind of Antonio and him being Olivia's boyfriend. Some of them are, people stereotyping. All these mixed together to form a very funny movie. You'll definitely smile. You'll definitely laugh. And that's, that's a good thing in a rom-com. It's always good to have the calm part of the rom-com. So things I didn't love about this movie. Look, the first is the story is ridiculous. Like, it's a ridiculous story. It's a very strange one. It's definitely one of those like, this would never actually happen type of stories, but it does lead to a fun movie. So I can kind of forgive that, but just be warned, the story is insane. But just be warned, the story is silly. And the second thing I didn't love is there are some forced plot twists. There are some instances in the story that kind of seem forced to increase the drama, to increase, some of the conflicts with the characters. Again, it's not bad. Look, it's an ultimately enjoyable movie, but the story does feel ridiculous and forced. So that is The Valet. I definitely think you should rent it. Look, it's streaming on Hulu. You can check it out. It's a fun movie night. It's a fun date night movie. It's a fun, just kind of romantic comedy. It's not great, but look, it's very enjoyable, and I think you might like it. So definitely stream it. Definitely rent it. So thanks so much for watching. If you like this review, please like and subscribe to this channel. It helps me out a lot. Make sure all my new content goes straight to you. Thank you.